Worst behavior.
Yes.
This stream is brought to you by Mountain Dew.
Partnered with Monster.
Monster
We
Dew.
wish we had that sponsorship.
Man,
I was sponsored by Monster. I would dress like Kyle for every game.
I would take any sponsorship, I think. I mean,
I know. That's what I was saying.
If Vagisil wants to sponsor us, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
For all your I can't get it up needs.
Yeah, I mean,
Wait, what?
Wait, no.
I don't think
that's
that
not,
helps
that's not how that works at all.
any at all.
Definitely
Alright.
not what that's for.
Sir, you might be using that product wrong. I don't know.
Or is he the only one using it right?
He found a new use.
Which test market were you in?
Right one.
All right, cool. Hello, everybody.
Oh.
Hey,
Yo.
How's everybody?
tired because I was planting stuff.
Sleepy.
Why are you all so tired?
Because we're not robots like you with your lack of need of sleep.
Ma'am, he is not a robot. He's psychotically on crack.
Okay.
While you are doing
Never
that,
touch the stuff.
I'm gonna... Shit.
Wink,
Good
wink.
for you, right? Builds character.
I have mead and I have coffee. Although the coffee doesn't really do anything, except for I pretend it's chocolate milk
All right then.
because it doesn't have calories, right? Or has very few calories, and chocolate milk has lots of calories.
I think you might have an issue, Mike.
Nah.
Totally.
All right, cool. So, what did we do last game? Everyone died, and we're all ghosts now.
I mean, we're close.
Doesn't matter. I'm Kyle.
Does that mean we're done for the night? All right, night, guys.
Later.
I'll tell you what. Does anyone actually remember what we did last week?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you
Okay.
fucking psyching the dragon up to kill us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I don't know this shit.
If someone is willing to tell what happened last week, but like as their character through their character's eyes, I will grant them one automatic roll of 10.
Through their character's eyes?
At a time of your choosing.
From our
Sat in the
character's
corner.
eyes.
Our GM made the dragon really fucking questioning all the world, and we almost all died.
No, you have to tell like from your character's perspective. Like
I did. That was my character's perspective.
Your character doesn't even know that happened
He was
yet.
in the corner. But he was there.
Okay, I
I
wasn't.
heard it all.
So if it was through the eyes of Melody, she'd just be like, "I bought a bunch of stuff, and I put crystals in my room and the guild, and we gave a job to like the people we rescued, and Tweeg, and there were these kids, and we basically just bought a bunch of stuff and moved into the building." Yeah.
Yeah.
I trained Wax. He is a good shopkeeper.
That's it's. I was like, I have this new guy Bill Wax in my characters, and I was like, why does it say Wax beside his name? I was like, why does it say Wax? Now I remember. All right, cool. So, but yeah, I mean, Simba had asked about the dragon statue, and Dre kind of told him the truth, maybe a little bit in some amount of ambiguity, but that essentially that there were people in his company that had murdered his mom, and so he's having a hard time dealing with that a little bit. So,
He's currently off in the woods cutting himself.
Yeah, so where we open up is Simba is walking through the woods, and he's having a hard time dealing with these emotions.
Sorry, do I get my free 10 pass now?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
For this session, so I mean,
This session?
Yeah.
Aww.
Anytime during this game, you can be like, you know what, that's a 10. I'm not even.
Gosh dang it! I was hoping it was for something important.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you may be important.
No.
Might die.
None of these characters are important.
No.
Except for Kyle. Kyle is God.
They might be soon.
These are the ones that we run into the ground. Remember?
Anyways, Simba's wandering through the woods, and he's having a real hard time dealing with all this. and he runs across Ted. Ted's in the woods, just being Ted.
Chilling.
Yeah, and so Ted sees Simba, and Ted's like, it's like, "Hey, little bro, what's got you so down?" And Simba kind of like tells him kind of what's going on, and he's like, "Oh man, I don't think it's as bad as you think it is. I mean, these are all really solid dudes out here, and if they killed your mom, like, I'm not gonna say they had a good reason, but I'm sure there was a reason, and I bet they didn't mean for it to be so terrible." And Simba's like, I don't know, I don't. This is not. I'm having a hard time with this. It's like, what you need? You need something to take your mind off of this. I got just the thing. Why don't you follow me? We're gonna meet up with my bros, and then I got something we can do.
Are we getting
This is how Ted burned down. Hey,
fairy dust?
This is going to be terrible.
I'm glad you liked your guild hall because it's gone now.
and Simba just feeling lost is like, he's like, oh, okay. So yeah, Ted leads him back, and Ted takes him down to the clubhouse, so you guys are all there. What are you doing in the clubhouse? What's happening in there right now? Are we playing quarters, or what's happening?
I'm on my phone.
You don't have a phone.
Or whatever, you know what I mean, the portal thing. The magical mirror.
I'm consulting my book of science about how to grow these six seeds of marijuana that I have.
I'm on my magical mirror of hoeing.
Okay.
I mean, y'all got electricity here? Like,
he's up in the corner rubbing his nipples, looking at everybody.
Yeah.
Just real seductively. At least he thinks it is.
Yeah.
What's Megas doing?
Looking at all these idiots.
Is he like pumping iron or something?
Sure.
Yeah, Biggs is making eye contact with him every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's creepy as shit.
What's Wisp doing?
Waxing the shaft of his battle axe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
What's he waxing it with?
Spit.
Okay. No, makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are all in there, and then Ted walks in with Simba. He's like, "What's up, guys?"
What the fuck is that? A dragon?
Hey, Ted.
Well, I mean, he's human form.
shit, man.
No. No, he wasn't. He asked if he could be a non-human, and
Yeah, but
he said yes, and he was just walking around as a dragon.
Yeah, but heading back into town, he knows he's supposed to be.
Ted would be
human
dumb
form.
enough to bring a dragon.
Yeah. Well, but Simba's not dumb enough to
I
walk
know,
through
but Ted
town
would
like
bring-
as a dragon.
He's
Well, Ted's an idiot.
and Simba was super disobedient. Whatever.
Not that
Okay.
disobedient.
Fine. Who's that fine piece of ass with you, man?
He's like, this is my buddy Simba.
That's a little kid. That's
He's a
I
child.
can't tell that.
yeah.
No, he's not.
He's 2
Mike,
months
does he
old.
look
Said
like
he
he's
was a
10 or does he
teenager.
look like he's like
He
20
looks
or
17.
something like that,
He
man?
looks 17.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, fuck off.
Oh, okay.
We're in a fantasy land. They get married at 13 here, boys.
Oh no.
So yeah, he walks in. It's like
Historically, he's not wrong.
he's like, "This is my bro Simba," and Simba's like, "It's actually Simba," and he's like, "Yeah, Simba."
Sippy, what's up?
Oh shit! Like that lion?
He's like,
You would know.
Simba's like,
Oh my
"What
God.
lion? I'm not a lion."
Wouldn't Simba be like, what the fuck's a line?
Like some
lions
straight
are
up
real.
Disney, a
Lions are
whole new
fake.
world
Yeah.
shit. Let's go.
Okay.
He says, "Well, I mean, I think this world's pretty old. Actually, I don't think it's a whole new world. I haven't been around that long, but
We haven't discussed all that, so.
yeah, but this is just him telling you. He's telling you this.
Okay.
Boy, what's wrong with you? Why are you with Ted today?
He's like, well, Ted said he had something to take my mind off things. And Ted's like, oh yeah. Hey guys, so I was talking to this mad like merchant dude, and he was like passing through, and he was telling me that he pays some like mad coin, if we went and got some stuff for him. He said, like, in the woods south of here, there's like this, he called it a Yeti. And he said if we could shave the Yeti and bring its fur to him, like, he could pay us. And he said he didn't have gold to pay us, but he said he had these vials of like this white powder stuff. I think it's the dust. I'm not sure, but like he said he'd give us that if we could like get the fur for him.
Oh hell!
I'm a master shaver. There's not a hair on this body, baby. Let's do this.
At least it's not ass glands this time.
He's like, hey, so you guys want to help me and Simby? We'll go do this quest and cheer Simby up. And Simba's like, it's Simba. He's like, yeah, man, come on. You all agree, or you just stare at them?
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
You guys are his bros.
Yeah. Yeah, and Belladonna would be simping hard for Ted. So
yeah, Ted's like, awesome.
I can shave anything.
And
Smooth.
I can't wait because like this Fiamma chick, she's like showing me how to do fight moves. She hasn't actually showed him anything yet, but he's just like already like hyped about the fact that he's gonna be shown. He's like, she's teaching me how to fight, and so like I got some new moves. He says,
Can we see one of these new moves?
I learned a new move last night.
Yeah. So he goes like, but his arms are kind of like a little wobbly when he does it, and then he strikes a pose like he's like Rock Lee or some business. He's like, whoa!
Oh my god.
Why are you learning from a girl, bro? Girls don't know how to fight.
He says, oh yeah, but like, I mean, this one's like different.
And I look over at Kyle and I'm like, I'll fight your ass.
Oh shit, girl fight.
Wait.
You lucky I don't want to get my Tim's dirty.
Oh, I know. That's why I said it, because he's being a bitch.
Oh.
He's like, all right, Simby, let's go. And he starts like just charging out, and Simba's like, I might regret this. And he just like starts walking out. So Simba's sort of just like, he's looking at you guys, and he's like, so what's your deal? Looking at Kyle, and he says, I mean, you kind of like, you're dressed weird.
I'm gonna pull one of my White Claws out, crack it up, and be like, I'm just here to chill, bro.
And he's like, that's a really weird goblet. Like, I mean, not that I've seen a lot of goblets, but I've never seen one like that before.
You never tasted one like this before either. Well, that's it.
He says, I don't know, I shouldn't drink weird things.
Hey, ain't no laws when you drink a White Claw, son.
He says, yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. And then he,
Peer pressure!
then he sort of starts trailing back a little bit to where Belladonna is, and he says to Belladonna, he's like, so are you an animal, or are you a human, or what are you?
If you want to see something cool, I'm whatever you want.
Are you like mid-transformation?
No, I'm half deer, half human.
He says, well,
I'm like a centaur, but with a deer.
I was like, yeah, I saw some centaurs once. I think it's like one of the first things I saw. I saw if I remember, I think it was a dead centaur. I think Daddy killed it.
Yeah, that typically happens with adventurers sometimes.
He says, but Daddy kills a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember when Gray killed a centaur.
Oh, I remember.
He hatched literally right after you guys killed the centaurs.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he like you killed them, he hatched. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he says,
Gotcha.
so Ted was telling me you have this thing called OnlyFans. What is that?
Yeah. I show myself to strangers on the internet. And well, the portal, you know what I mean. Kyle says it's a lot like this thing back in their world called the internet.
He says, oh. And people want to see that?
Yeah.
He says, oh. Huh. I've got a lot to learn about people.
Yes, you do.
So he sort of starts trailing back a little bit further. And Big Horny D's there, and he says, and what race is Big Horny D? Is he an elf or I forget?
He's an elf.
Yeah.
He's a fuck machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is. You don't really know if he's a guy or a girl because he's pretty.
Yeah. So he drops back to Big Horny D, and he's like, so you smell.
I'd like it to state that I have a half button down shirt and really tight leather pants on.
Okay. He says, you smell like kind of like an animal.
Nah, man, that's just all that natural musk.
He says, oh. He says, are you itchy?
No, man, are you itchy?
Yes, I am. Well, I just noticed you're always rubbing yourself.
Man,
I didn't know if you were. Are you secretly something else too?
Nah, man, I'm open to the world. I go either way.
Oh.
There's no secrets here, buddy.
Oh. Well, and you're
And
not,
about that itch, man, I got a guy. We can get some cream for you. They'll take care of that in an instant.
He's really that would be great actually. He says every time
Poor child.
every time I look like this, I'm itchy. I'm not sure.
Okay, look like. Yeah, but. And I reach over and I just kind of touch his arm. I'm like, you feel nice. You don't feel itchy.
He says, well, this isn't what I normally feel like either. I don't think.
Okay, that's some far out stuff, man.
He says, yeah, I'm not supposed to show myself to other people though.
Oh man, that's sad. I'm only who I am. Everyone knows who I am.
Yeah, Papa says it's the people wouldn't understand.
Hey man, sometimes parents are assholes.
He says, I don't know.
Hey, don't get me wrong. I said sometimes, not always.
Yeah. Are you a parent?
I am not,
He says, oh,
to my knowledge.
okay. So you could be a parent?
I suppose.
He says, how could you be a parent and not be a parent at the same time?
Look, man, I've been with a lot of people, creatures, and things.
He's like-
might have gotten past.
He's
it.
like, honestly, I don't even know how one becomes a parent. It's not a parent to me.
You're so fucking crazy, creepy dude. Damn. Hey, man, sometime later, you want to learn how? You come see me.
It's okay. Yeah, that sounds fun.
Every D&D game, doesn't matter what kind it is, someone
Yeah.
fucks a dragon.
So he kind of drops back a little further and he says, Magus? Was that your name?
Yeah.
He says, you're a big dude.
Yeah.
He says, but you're a wizard? You smell like magic.
Yeah.
You smell like magic.
He says, don't you think you're more suited to be a barbarian or something?
Yeah. That throws people off, though.
He says, oh, okay. All right. He says, Ed, do you have any cool magic spells?
Yeah, I got a lot of magic spells.
Really? Could
Yeah.
you show them to me sometime?
Sure.
He says, I can learn magic.
By seeing it?
Yeah. No, if I watch someone do magic, then I can learn magic. Yeah. In fact, there's this cool thing that I can do that, well, actually, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I can teach you how to shoot a fireball. I can
Oh,
teach you how to heal.
I can shoot fire. It comes from my mouth.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. See? And he like opens his mouth and just blows out like a little ring of fire.
All right.
He says, yeah, you know Fiamma? The lady with the red hair?
Yeah, she's scary.
Yeah, she does all kinds of fire stuff. She like
You hear me up in front go, yeah, she is.
he's like
But
she
she's
calls
hot.
fire from the sky.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I can teach you how to heal people.
Ooh, that'd be useful. Yeah. Yeah. Should I cut someone and then you heal them?
Oh shit!
Jeez.
This is what went through my head.
I don't know if that's like they just don't randomly cut anybody, but I mean, what?
Well, you have to, like, why else would you do the magic unless you needed someone to heal?
Yeah, that's true, but like, it's just a weird way to show you how the magic works.
He says, "Okay, I'll wait." Like, I think Ted said we were going to go fight some monster or something. So definitely someone will get hurt while that's happening, and then you can show me that.
I hope people don't get hurt, but all right.
People always get hurt when there's monsters.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're a strange little kid.
He says, "Yeah. I mean, I've been told that. I guess."
It's okay to be strange. Any difference, all right.
He says, "You know, I've only looked like this for like, you know, about a week or so.
What do you mean, look like what?
Well, like I do now."
What did you look like before?
Well, I'm not supposed to talk about it.
Was it something bad?
Well, it's not bad, but some people might think that it's bad.
Okay, I've seen a lot of things in my life. It couldn't be anything that bad.
Well, when we get back, I'll ask Papa and maybe I can show you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Who's your papa?
Gray?
That big fucking monstrosity?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
All right.
he's my Papa, but he's not he's not the same as me.
What?
You about did it.
Okay. So he's not the same as you. Okay.
No.
Is there something wrong with Gray?
Yeah, you see, and there's like,
It's cool, man. Just spit it out.
You're
That's
struggling.
yours, right?
Is there's something? It's fine. It's fine. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to tell me. It's fine.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, there's, people have lots of secrets. Everyone just has secrets everywhere.
Hey, I teach you how to heal people. You tell me what your secret is.
Says, maybe.
I'm sure your papa would like to know you can heal people.
Maybe, yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm kind of mad at him right now, actually.
You're mad at him? Why are you mad at him?
Well, he lied to me.
What did he lie about?
I think it's complicated.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Well, in my lifetime, I've found out that, there's a lot of reasons that a parent would not tell a child the entire truth or just not tell them. Not per se. It might have been to protect you in the first place. Whatever it was, I'm sure he had a good reason of not telling you.
Did your parents lie to you too?
My parents didn't lie to me. They tell me they're pretty straight up with me and tell me the truth about something. But there's also hard truths, stuff that needed to be said.
Oh, so like your parents didn't kill anyone.
I'm sure my parents killed somebody. I mean, I've killed people. I mean, I am a mage or a wizard. I mean, it could, things happen.
Huh.
Kyle overhears this. He's like, "Yo, my dad killed somebody. His ass went to jail."
Kyle, no, just he's already confused as it is.
He's like, "Oh, your dad killed somebody? Was it your mom?"
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe. I
Your
really
mom.
met my mom.
Me
Why'd
either. I've also never met my mom.
Why have you never met your mother?
Because she's dead.
Why
Man,
is
you
your
got it easy. I know my parents. They're a bunch of rich assholes.
what?
He says,
Why-
yes, my parents were also kind of rich, I think.
So you say Gray has money?
Huh. I mean, Gray's your parent. Well, you said he's not like you, but he still takes care of you.
Yeah, he did it. He's the first person I ever met.
He's the first person you ever met.
Yes. When I was born, he was there.
Okay. Did Gray kidnap you?
What is kidnapping?
Like,
Oh, I know what that is. That's so like we did this thing where there was this like duchess and there was a coliseum and then there was a portal and I think I heard someone use the word kidnap and I think that's what we did to her. Yeah. So when you kidnap someone, you save them from a bad situation. Is that what that is?
not always.
Man, I don't think you got that right.
Nah, I think he's talking about a foster dad.
So I've been kidnapped before.
No, his name's not Foster. It's Gray.
No. What I mean is where I come from, sometimes when you ain't got no real parents around, they put you with some not your parents who will be your parents so that you get raised right and don't die.
Is that magic? How do they make them your parents?
Well, it's all about the bonds, man. Yeah. Just like you make bonds with your homies, like my homie Ted here. You make bonds with them, and they become your parents through love and appreciation.
You tie Ted up, and Ted's like, he's like, whoa.
Nah, that's horny D territory.
Yep, that was horny D.
Great.
Not like tie up, like family. Like we're
It's always about family.
He says, oh,
Some a little tighter than others.
like Vin Diesel? No, I'm kidding.
Look, does Gray take care of you?
He says, well, he bought me a cow once, and he feeds me. Oh, and one time, he gave me a soul.
He gave you.
Wait,
This is starting to get a lot more complicated than I really want. You know what? Why did he give you a soul?
No. We need to find out soul of a shoe. What are we talking here?
No, like, I ate this dude's heart, and then...
You ate a heart?
Yeah, and then I looked like this.
What kind of freaky shit is Gray into, man?
What the hell is Gray doing? You know what? Ted, what does all of them do?
Ted's like, oh, like, those guys?
Gray took that child into a sex dungeon.
He's like,
That's what it sounds like.
those
man.
guys, like, save the world. That's what they do. Like, listen, man,
This kid literally sounds like he's trapped right now.
He says, no, man, my uncle Grigori, like, he was telling me about all these cats, and, like, literally, they saved the world, okay? Like, there are, like, I don't know if you guys, there are these books, right, that they wrote. My uncle Grigori wrote these books, and, like, some of these guys are, like, the people from the book. Like, they're famous. But
Ted,
nobody...
you tell us a lot of crazy shit. Have you been to, are you really needing more, that dust? Is that why we're going to do this?
He's just like, look, no. Like, I was in prison for a little bit, Totally.
Oh,
not my fault.
that's definitely the
doubt
truth.
that.
I believe
He's
that.
like, look, totally not my fault, right? It's just like some
doubt
jealous,
that.
some jealous dude like put me in there. But anyways, so like the guy missed.
Sounds like something that happened to me one time.
He's like, that guy missed, and you guys see that that foxy little halfling walking around? It was her. She was there too. And then there was this dwarf guy, Thorin. He had like this like glittery beard. It was pretty cool. And he had these. They were like 2 goblets with like a chain in the middle that he would hit people with, and then make drinks. It was the craziest thing I ever saw. But anyways, they like busted me out of jail.
All right, so it seems. Look, at the end of the day, kid, your parents or Gray, I'm sure whatever he did, he only did because he cares about you. I'm sure of that.
She says, "Oh,
Yeah, just
So-
like Pete.
so what you're telling me is that you're metagaming right now?" No. No. He's like, I mean, maybe, but I don't know.
Sir, I never met a game.
He says, "Why is the skinny dude all so quiet?"
He's always quiet. Hey, Whis, this
Yeah?
kid's wild. You
Oh,
should have a
yeah, I
talk
heard.
with him.
He says, so hey, Wisp, yeah?"
Yeah.
He says, "And you're the like you're the muscle of the group."
Oh yeah.
He says, "Do you do a lot of training?"
Nah, not really.
I don't know a lot, but like, I feel like, you should be the guy that does magic, and that Mega should be the guy that does like the fighting stuff. I mean, it seems backwards to
It's
me.
hard to explain. Blame it on Kyle over there.
Kyle. I mean, Kyle seems like he's got things pretty well put together.
Yeah, Kyle has things put together. That's why we got really, really, really high. And we, when we were in school's a place where you learn things.
Oh,
And,
I learn things all the time. So is school like? Is that like a caravan or a cart?
No, it's a place we went, and we went to the wrong places.
Oh. Huh. How do you know they were the wrong places?
Because I shouldn't be this big and no magic.
Oh. Huh. Well, it's a fun story, I guess. And
It's a story.
as you guys are like talking, Kyle, Ted's like, "Guys, we're getting close," because you've been walking for a while now. And he's like, "I think this is the area where the Yeti is."
Yeti.
Alright, you guys hold it down and I'll shave it clean.
Yeah, whisper that a little more louder. Oh,
He
Jesus.
says, "Hey,
I still don't know why a cup's got fur on it.
He says, "Why? Who's good at tracking?"
Would that be
Hell if I know.
maybe? Hold on.
If you give me like technically in-game 5 minutes, I can be really good at tracking.
In game 5 minutes.
Yeah.
What happens? In
I was
5
like,
minutes?
give me. I dedicate to myself to a quest.
Oh, okay, all right. Ted's like, "Yeah, man. I mean, if you need like 5 minutes, I mean, I can just, I don't know, I climb a tree.
Right.
I'm gonna climb a tree. All right, you do you. I'm gonna climb this tree."
I go face another tree and I just like start shaking my shoulders. I'm like, all right, let's do this.
So Ted starts climbing the tree, and while that's going on, Simba's like, "You guys do this kind of weird."
As
Do what
Dickie is
kinda
standing
weird?
there with a branch that he is switching his ass with very lightly, he goes, "What do you mean, man? This is us. This is what we do."
He says, "Well, I don't know. I just the people that I normally go on things with, I don't know. They make plans, and then like they do like tuck and roll, and they like survey the area, and send somebody out to go look at stuff. And
What's the fun in doing all that?
Yeah, that sounds stupid.
That sounds boring.
he says, I guess I don't know.
Not exciting at all.
He says, I don't have much experience. This is my first time going out with different people.
Alright, so I'm gonna defend Simba from iniquities that besets him. I'm gonna choose an unwavering sense of direction to Yetis and a voice that transcends languages.
Okay.
Gorgeous, great.
Go ahead and pick my vow or vows.
All right. What are my options here?
I just popped them all up in the chat.
Oh my god, truth, dude, please.
Temperance.
Temperance.
Yeah, you can't engage in any gluttony, food, drink, or the pleasure of the flesh.
Cool, I can't fuck, feast, or drink. Gotcha. Doesn't include drugs. Those go up nasally.
I think that's still a type of gluttony.
I think it is too.
Yeah.
Sir, it says food, drink, and pleasure of the flesh. This is pleasure of the mind.
Oh my
Pleasure
god.
of the nostril.
So we're about to have a Kyle that can't do drugs. This is about to get bad.
This is HE double bullshit. He's over there.
Yes. So you guys all look left, and literally there's like a Yeti picking flowers off of a tree.
Shit, dude.
Oh no!
All right, so Big
So-
D's
so
gonna take out
about-
his silver-plated razor.
About the time you say that, Ted looks that way, and he's like, "Oi, Yeti!" And the Yeti looks up at Ted and goes, "Huh?" And in the moment that he's looking at Ted, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna shout, "Yo, Yeti!" I have a voice that transcends language now.
Yeah. So yeah.
I flashed the Yeti.
All right. Let me get you both to roll charisma.
Okay.
Woo! 6.
4.
Cool. When you
Yeti's
say
not into beer tits.
when you say "Yo Yeti" and Belladonna flashes the Yeti, it happens to be a female Yeti,
Oh.
a cis female Yeti.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boo.
And she's picking flowers, right?
I don't know.
So yeah, the Yeti like sees you guys, and then like you hear the Yeti like sort of howl. It goes like it's almost like a layer of multiple voices at once. The howl it's multi-layered, and then you hear like rustling in the trees, and you can like hear other large things approaching now. And Ted's like, guys, we might be in trouble. And he starts sliding
Jealous.
down.
Always in fucking
He starts sliding down the tree, and Simba's like, "What's going on?"
I'm gonna look around and be like, I don't know, man. Like Belladonna just broke me a little bit, and I think that Yeti might be a female. I don't know what to do. I don't know which one to go for first.
I'm gonna shout out. I'm gonna shout out. What's a Yeti doing in not snow?
As other things are approaching, the Yeti says, yells back at you, and none of the rest of you will understand this. Well, so you have a voice that transcends languages. Does that mean that you can understand what they say back?
I'm assuming that's up to DM call.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, I assumed you would say no.
Yeah.
I was actually just hoping you wouldn't even ask.
Yeah. So it just starts grunting back at you. You hear. So on player level, right? You guys don't know this, but the Yeti's yelling at you. Dumbass MFers. Not all Yetis live in the snow. I effing hate your stereotypes.
I'm just like, yeah, cool. Yeah.
Yeah. What's Megas doing?
We're gonna die. God Almighty. Well, hey, you're definitely gonna get to see me heal somebody. That's gonna happen. You were right.
So it was like, I mean, I think, should we set the forest on fire?
Whoa!
No, that's a terrible idea. We're still here.
Look, man,
Terrible
everything
idea.
right now is real hot, but we don't need it that hot.
Yeah, where are we on the map?
So you're like south, so you're definitely like, in the woods somewhere. So I mean, we can do this. Yeah, bam. You're in the woods. So Simba's like, well, I mean, it always works for the other guys. They just, whenever things get too bad, they just set things on fire.
Yeah, that's not always good. Like, we're in a forest, first of all.
But I could set things on fire.
Yeah, I don't want you to do that. It would probably be preferably not to set things on fire. I can set things on fire, too. You don't see me setting it on fire right now, do you?
It's just, well, no, but... Okay.
We may set something on fire in a minute.
And then Simba says over to Wisp, he's like, well, you're the barbarian. I mean, shouldn't you go, like, draw the attention or something?
Yeah, I can do that.
He's like, okay.
As I struggle to pick up the battle axe that's the same size as me.
All right, cool.
He's gonna die today.
So, are you going to do anything?
Yeah, I'm gonna get his attention.
All right.
Get her attention.
Remember, all we have to do is shave this thing. We don't technically have to kill it.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
So you're making an attack, or are you just trying to get its attention?
Yeah, get his attention.
All right. You have a move for that?
I can challenge. I can yeah. What are you waiting for? I can cry out and challenge him.
Yeah, okay. So do it. Go for it.
Oh God.
All right, cool. What's the 7 to 9 on that?
I make an offer to death and no, that's wrong.
I was like, nope.
Wait, what?
Death smites my foe.
It says only the weakest fall prey to my taunting.
Okay, all right, cool.
Like only for a week.
Yeah. So when you do that, a small battalion of like squirrels and one rabbit come up to you.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and they like want to fight you for sure. And then out of the brush steps one Yeti, but it's like a smaller Yeti. And it's like about the size of you guys. And he's got like an eye patch. And his voice, even though it's like grunts, is like me, and he starts like pumping his chest at you.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Yep. And so about this time, like 4 other Yetis are now coming through the trees, and they sort of got you surrounded in sort of a pentagram fashion with the female Yeti sort of in front of you, and then the others surrounding you, said pentagram style, and then the little Yeti pumping his chest at Wisp, and the handful of like squirrels and a rabbit. And Ted slides down the tree. This time he lands, and he's like, guys, I think now might be a good time to party. And he's like, he just starts like dancing, and he's like, just do what I do, and he's dancing.
Okay. I follow Ted's instruction, and I begin to dance.
Does everyone else start to dance too?
No, I look at Belladonna and I'm like, hey, you're next girl. and then I try to seduce the Yeti. The female one that was picking flowers.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
Oh my God, yes.
How you do it? What are you doing?
I just look at her, and with this giant raging, boner that I've got because of Belladonna, I just go, "Hey, girl."
She looks you up and down, and she's like, she just sort of sultrily starts walking your way. And what's Kyle doing?
Tempting fate by just barely bringing the white claw up to his lips, like, I can't. Just like in the corner, like, come on, just, damn it.
So Simba looks over at you and he's like, "Hey, Kyle, are you okay?"
I'm not allowed to drink while I'm keeping you safe.
Do you? Shouldn't you be doing? I don't know, something, anything?
Fine. I'm gonna turn towards one of the Yetis, and then I'm gonna use my I am the law skill.
Okay.
When I give an NPC an order based on my divine authority, I roll plus charisma, and on a 7+, they choose one. They either do what I say, back away cautiously, then run, or attack me.
Yeah. All right.
Cool. So I'm gonna, I guess, turn to the small Yeti and be like, sit down!
All right.
Perfect.
Yeah. He his attention's still on Wisp, right? But when you yell sit down, he just punches Wisp in the face. Yeah. So Wisp, if you'll roll a Defy Danger with your dex, please.
That can't be good. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Hey.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, so he this way. So he swings at you, and you go to dodge, and he misses, but you stumble back a little bit, and once you kind of stumble, he kind of deems that you are not a threat, and turns his attention towards Kyle and starts like, big man walking towards Kyle even though he's small. Belladonna, are you still dancing or are you doing something?
I look at Kyle, and because he can't drink or anything like that, I'm like, offer the lady a blunt or a beverage.
You're doing that, or?
Yeah, well, I don't have anything to offer.
Okay. Well, she's sultrily walking her way towards Big D.
Oh, okay.
You got the little one who's like just punched Wisp, and then you got like the 4 others who are just kind of surrounding you.
Well, yeah, fine. I'll look at Kyle and I'll be like, distract one of the other ones with alcohol.
All right. So while you're talking to Kyle, what's Megas doing?
You want to see something cool, real quick?
Simba's like, I mean, like, definitely now's a good time to do, I don't know, something.
Here, so he doesn't have to protect you. Actually, let's make sure I can do this real quick.
Regardless of what you do, I'm gonna have to protect him. It's part of my quest.
Oh, well, no. Yeah, let's not do that because I can't cast anything else. I don't really want to attack the Yeti because they haven't attacked us technically, except Wisp getting punched in the face.
I deserved it.
See, he even said he deserved it. Yeah, I don't really know, like I don't know what the best course of action is here because, like, we just kind of just need its fur, but, like, how many Yetis are they?
That's like why we
There's
need
6
to sedate
in
it.
total. I mean, like,
Oh,
it's like
There's
5.
6 Yetis
It's like
and
5. It's like 5.5, and then some squirrels and a rabbit.
several small animals.
We need to
frivolously
sedate.
attacking Wisp's nuts.
That's canon now. Wisp, the squirrels are going for your nuts.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't really do anything here technically except attack, and I really don't want to attack yet. So, hey, we're going to back up a little bit because I don't know how this is going to go just yet because there's 6 of those.
Well, you're surrounded, so there's nowhere to really back into necessarily.
Oh, well, I mean, are they moving in for an attack?
They've cleared the trees, and it seems like they seem aggressive.
Well,
Kyle's gonna be like, hold the little one down.
hey, I'm going to show you a trick. We're going to pick the... hey, look, we're gonna do something even funnier. Hey, will you see that little one over there? We're gonna shoot a magic missile at him.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I need to pop out my die. I didn't do that. Ooh,
Do you say that and give time for him to respond, or are you saying it and doing it at the same time?
Yeah, I'll give him time to respond.
He's like, I mean, shouldn't you attack one of the bigger ones? I mean, the little one seems like the least amount of threat.
That's probably a good idea, but yeah, why not? We'll attack one of the big ones if that's what you want to do.
I mean, you do what you want. Based on what I've seen, I'm just, you know.
That's fine. We'll attack one of the big ones.
So it's okay that I attack him?
Sure, kid.
Just, oh, good. Yeah, because usually Papa tells me who I can and can't attack. Do you think I could eat them?
Oh shit!
I mean,
Fuck yeah,
I don't
you can.
see why not. I mean, we need to. We need their fur. Like we're gonna have to have fur. Like,
Hey kid, man, just save one. We need to shave it.
He says.
Yeah.
He says, "Are they? Do you think they're bad?"
I don't know. This is just a very bad situation. They're very aggressive.
I still struggle with who's good and who's bad. Papa says only to eat bad people, and only when he says, but he's not here, and so I don't know.
What do you think?
They're
kid?
about. Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know.
They're
Maybe
about to attack us, so
Maybe we'll see
we
how it
also
goes.
don't want to get hurt. All right, so we're gonna attack. It doesn't matter. You literally can just fling the one.
We're
I don't
closest
know.
to you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's right.
Yeah, we're gonna roll that on. Jesus Christ, I forgot. Let's roll that. 2d6. Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yep.
That's-
Nope. And so
that's-
was it magic missile you were shooting, or?
Yeah, that's definitely a magic missile.
Yeah. So you go to cast magic missile, and when you shoot it, it shoots out, and the Yeti that you shoot it at holds up what looks like a twig, and points at the magic missile, and the missile like stops right in front of it, and then like shoots back at you, and then it hits you.
All right.
Roll damage on
Yetis
yourself.
can be wizards. What the fuck?
Yep,
Yeti wizards.
That is a Yeti wizard.
Who would have known?
Never fucking in my life have I seen that. But
Nope, I definitely would not have guessed it either.
No.
yeah. Jesus Christ, that hurt.
Yep, 6 damage for you.
Yep.
And then Simba's like, "Holy crap! That thing used magic!"
Yeah.
As it hits you like in the chest or whatever.
Yep. It can use magic.
Cool. All right, cool. So all the Yetis are starting to charge in now, all of them. Can I get everyone to roll Defy Danger on your Dex or Strength?
Why, man? I'm about ready to mate with one of these things. I ain't fighting them.
Yeah, y'all. Yeah, the one out of 6. Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh fuck yes. D is rolling some good shit.
Okay.
Wow, my reflexes are better when I don't drink. That's weird.
All right. Cool. All right.
The
So.
plus one, I still get a 3.
So yeah, definitely, Belladonna. One of them jumps on your back and like grabs you by the neck, and sort of like ride choking you. and
You like that?
I don't
huh?
think that's a problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you take 6 damage as it's sort of ride choking you, and then Kyle, one comes at you, and it's going to like punch you. What do you do to avoid that? To not get attacked?
The move that made LeBron cry.
I don't know what that means.
Jesus.
I go. Whoop.
Yeah, so he totally misses you. Big D, so one's coming to attack you, and as it goes to hit you, the female one grabs it by the wrist and like flips it over and puts her foot on its throat and like grunts at it, and it like puts its hands up like no, stop, and she like snorts at it and then like picks you up and starts embracing you.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. Wisp, still a little out of sorts from being knocked out by the little one. Another one comes up and like kicks you against a tree, and you take six damage.
Shit, dude.
As he kicks you against the tree. Magus, one comes up to you and goes to shove you, and the little one crouches down behind you, and you fall over the little one onto the ground, and you take 2 damage as you fall and hit the ground, but not a lot. And about this time, Simba seeing this down, he like says, "Oh hell no!" and he jumps into the air and turns into a dragon.
Holy shit! That's what he was talking about. He's a fucking dragon, guys.
Woo! Let's go.
And
I've seen some things with dragons.
and,
Okay, I'm gonna say I didn't expect that. I said I expected it, but I didn't expect you were a dragon.
and then Ted's over there, and he's like, "Oh, y'all now, get wrecked." Yep. And Simba starts like flying, but he's like, "God, there are too many trees. It's hard to maneuver in this area." So what is Wisp doing?
Bleeding
Guess he's gonna
profusely.
try and attack the little one that hit him against the tree.
All right.
What's that? Oh yeah, negative. Maybe. Here we go. Nice.
All right. And roll for some damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. So you how are you hitting him? Are you using your axe or?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So you use your axe and you just kind of cut him across the bicep a little bit as he starts to sort of like dodge a little bit, and he steps back and he in his Yeti voice he's like, he starts raising his fist and shaking at you, and he's sort of spitting as he talks, So, what's Kyle up to?
Question. Can I pull a small pair of shears out of my adventuring gear?
It's not like a normal adventuring item, but I'll tell you what. If you you can roll for it with a +2, and we'll see how that goes.
Yes.
Okay. So then
He had them from wheat farming.
Yeah. So they're not shears for cutting hair. They're shears for like trimming like weeds, particularly weed. But they are shears.
Good enough. I'm gonna run up and be like, Belladonna, keep holding him, and I'm gonna try and shear the back of the one that's holding her.
All right, cool. Roll on dex for that.
Oh god.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so you're getting a little bit off of him. As it's sort of like riding around on Belladonna, choking her. So we'll say you get like 2 handfuls worth of fur off of him while he's sort of bouncing her. Because Belladonna's like, trying to shake him off, I imagine.
Yeah.
How much do we need to get?
I think the guy wants like a full Yeti's worth.
Ugh, it's gonna take a while.
Yeah. What is Belladonna doing? So Kyle's like.
I would
to-
like to use my automatic 10.
Yeah.
And I want to do the golden root on the one that is on my back. Like, just basically just kind of slap it with some.
So you're gonna like reach back and just like, yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you
Makes
do.
the one that's choking me my friend.
So you reach back and you slap it with a golden root, and then it sort of gets lighter, and it sort of like leans in and sort of whispers in your ear, and it goes.
Can I kind of mimic or show the shears and then like pet the fur or whatever, like kind of to show that we want to shave it?
So yeah, when you're trying to like ASL it, it's kind of like, like confused. It's not angry, but it's just confused about what it is you want.
Like, can I point to the fur, like in Kyle's hand and the shears?
You don't want it to get off you. It's still on you.
Gee, thanks.
Huh?
Wouldn't have the fur in my hand.
It's still on you. You don't want him to get off.
Yeah.
No.
I thought he was
more
sliding
doubles.
off.
No, he's just like loosened his grip, but he's still on you though. He kind of wants to like. He's kind of turning it into like foreplay, I guess.
I'm like,
You hear over there, say something for me.
You know what? I guess I seduced the Yeti. And Belladonna would, let's be honest.
How are you seducing him?
Carefully.
Carefully.
Are you?
Yes.
I'm not into the specifics, but are you like caressing him, or do you just
Grab him by the wiener.
Yeah, is that sure, okay. You
There's more than one way to seduce a Yeti. I don't know.
Yeah, but is that going to entice him to get down, or is he just gonna like stay mounted?
Oh, he's gonna get down.
I guess I kind of look over at Kyle and I'm like very careful, like to like kind of like very carefully shear him while he's. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's grunting in your ear, and we'll come back to that.
I want to very carefully whisper back to her, "I don't shear while he finishes."
We'll come back to that. You guys are doing that the whole
Well, then
thing.
why am I doing this? Well, Belladonna might anyway.
So Big D,
Belladonna,
you're being embraced by this female Yeti. What's your next move?
Continue.
My next move is to flip this Yeti around so that I can be behind it and shear it.
Yep. Oh, okay. Do you have shears?
No, but I have a razor that I use to shave myself because I'm hairless.
All right. Yeah, let's roll on dexterity real quick to see.
Sure, man.
See how well you do that.
Fucking well.
You do pretty good. Yeah.
It's one off a perfect. That's pretty
it's
good.
one off a perfect. It's not perfect. So yeah, you're doing okay at it. You're struggling a little bit because you're getting pretty into the action itself.
The shaving. The shaving
so
excites
so
you.
it's not happening as quickly as like it should. So that's going on. Magus, what are you doing?
Well, I'm definitely gonna heal myself.
Okay. Do you yell out to Simba to watch this, or
Hey, yeah, sure. Well, Simba, watch this. Gonna heal myself now.
All right. Roll for Simba. All right, go ahead and do your roll.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna happen.
Okay, and then roll your healing.
Mm-hmm. Really, is it? No. Oh, okay. For a second, I was like, that's not on there? What? Oh, great. Yeah,
A little
yeah.
bit, yeah.
Ooh. Yeah. Wee.
Yeah, so Simba's view is obstructed by trees because he's flying around and trying to maneuver.
Oh, that's cute.
So he definitely like misses it, unfortunately.
Interesting.
So I had him roll for it, and he has a +1 on Dex. So, oh no,
Oh no, what's happened?
there we go. All right. So yeah, and also Simba's pretty distracted by a lot of other things that are going on.
Yeah, he is.
Because he's looking at the battlefield with everything that's happening, and he's like, what is happening? This is not how people fight. I don't. Like, and he's just sort of like mumbling this to himself. He's no clue what's going on. Wisp, what are you? Oh yeah, you were barely attacked with one guy. So Ted's like trying to decide what to do. He's kind of like and then he sees one of the Yetis that's sort of been like attacking you guys, and he goes to grab him by the back of the neck, and it's on strength for Ted. Yeah, he does. Yeah. So yeah, Ted grabs one of the Yetis by the back of the neck, and then like slams its face into a tree, and Ted does 7 damage to the Yeti. Yeah, making it pretty angry. And when he does that, he's like, "Yeah, get some. You guys see that? God, that's how you do it." And then he's like,
I'm guessing that was one of the moves you learned.
he's like, "Nah, man, that's all Ted. That's Ted style."
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And so Simba flying around is like, "Guys, should I just set them all on fire?"
You will set us on fire as well.
No, we need the fur.
He's like, "Oh, yeah, you're right. So he swoops down, and he
Pick
goes,
one of them to attack.
Yeah, so he swoops down and goes to grab one of the
And
other ones.
You're a dragon. Just eat it.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm gonna shout up at him and be like, "Hey, fly one up and then drop it."
Yeah. Well, that's what he's going to do. He went to go grab it, but that did not work out well for him. So yeah, Simba flies in to grab it, and when he does, it reaches up and grabs Simba by the leg and like pulls him down and slams him on the ground. And he's doing.
It's a pretty powerful fucking Yeti.
Yeah, they're big. They're Yetis. I mean, Simba's still just the size of like a mountain lion when he's a dragon. I mean, he's not like a massive dragon. You know. So, yeah. But only yeah, and Simba absorbs that basically. So Simba lands on the ground and he goes, "Ugh!" And he says, "Stupid Yeti!" And you see like flames starting to kind of come out of the side of his mouth. Yeah, that's happening. What's Wisp doing?
Attacking the same one again.
The little one?
Yes.
All right.
I mean, it is a perfect match for him. Wisp is our little one.
Oh yeah, you can get him good this time. All right. Roll some damage. Cool. So how do you hit him?
With the butt of my axe.
All right, you like hit him in the head or the chest or?
Yeah, in the head.
Yeah. All right, yeah. You hit him in the head and he goes a little cross-eyed and he takes a few steps back, and stumbles backwards. And you see him go, yeah.
That noise.
Yeah.
Great. Now he's special.
Yeah. And so Kyle, what's up?
So I have to follow my quest. I must see the dragon get slammed on the ground and be like, "I got you, bro!" And I'm gonna whip out my halberd and try and like take off a Yeti arm.
All right, roll for it.
Yeah. Roll the dice.
Cool. Yeah. So you cut like halfway through the arm, and blood just kind of goes everywhere. And
When I'm running up to make the chop, I'm like, "For Simba!"
it kind of like rolls out of the way as you're doing it, and he's like, "Oh God!" He's like, and the blood starts spraying all over the place. And Simba's like, "Fire now!"
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and so he opens his mouth, and Simba shoots some fire, and that might go okay.
And I'm lit on fire.
Nah, man, that fire
shit.
like lights that Yeti up. His fur being flammable, I guess, lights up, and the Yeti starts running and screaming in terror as he's like on fire, and so he sort of just runs around screaming, going, waving one arm in the air, and the other arm is kind of like flopping at his side because it's like half cut off. And some of the other Yetis seeing this they look kind of alarmed. Belladonna,
Yeah.
you should roll a Defy Danger for me.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah.
What am I rolling on?
Not
Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you've been with something equally as large as a
I've
Yeti
taken
before.
worse.
So this is
It
sort
is
of
well known that Yetis have notoriously small wieners.
this is nothing for you. So
Yeah. They're called small feet, right?
and you managed to keep the Yeti's attention, but Kyle's not chopping at it anymore.
I know.
So you and the Yeti are just having your fun.
Afterglow.
Yeah.
It's turned into a Yeti orgy with occasional blood spray.
Yeah. So about this time, Big Horny D, you shaved about half of the Yeti's back. So because I mean it is thick fur, it's taking you like a hot minute to like shave through it.
Right.
Can I get you to roll a charisma roll for continued action?
Sure. Big money, big money, big money. Whew.
Okay, so when the one Yeti gets lit on fire and the Yeti that you were having your way with kind of sees it, obviously starts to express concern. How do you keep her in the moment?
Smack her in the ass. Yep, and double down.
All right,
You're like,
cool.
focus up, baby, focus up.
When you smack her in the butt, she looks back at you like that's not okay. And so she's just like staring you down now. I mean, it's still happening, right? But
Wow.
she's like looking at you like you didn't just do that, did you? Yeah. And you continue to shave.
Bite your lip, maintain
totally.
eye contact.
Yep, I maintain that eye contact too.
Yeah. Megas, what are you doing?
Is that one that's still on fire still running?
Yeah.
I mean, it's on fire, so I mean, I could cast magic missile at it, I guess. Actually, no. I'm probably gonna try to heal myself because that really wasn't enough heal.
All right.
That was actually kind of bad.
All right.
Gonna heal myself. Hope Simba sees this one. Hey Simba, look. He better see that one. So, let's see. Is he going to see? Is there going to be consequences of this one?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Of fucking course. That's the consequence. It was only one.
All right.
Jesus fucking Christ.
So yeah, when you do it, Simba does see you do it, so he's like, oh, I kind of, I think I got most of that. I think, like, I might could do that. But while you're healing, one of the Yetis, the one with the wand, kind of sees you casting the magic, and he waves his wand at you, and oh, good, yeah. He goes to wave his wand at you, and you see like a swirl of wind form around the wand, and then the wand just like breaks, and the wind sort of forces him back a couple of feet, and he drops the wand to the ground. And Simba's like, "Whoa, what was that?" And
I was like, "Ha! Can't keep it up."
yeah, Simba's like, "You know what? I think do you guys have all the fur you need? Are we done with this?"
Do we, Mike?
When you've got like 1.2, not 1.2, you got half. It's like 0.6 worth of a full Yeti's fur. So you don't have quite a full Yeti yet.
We need more Yeti.
So the one that Ted slammed against the tree. Goes to attack Ted, and Ted like punches it in the face again as it goes to attack him, and Ted definitely like crushes its face in, and it falls to the ground. And Ted's like, "Booyah, bitch!" And as he's like sort of staring down at it, and then Ted proceeds to sort of teabag the Yeti. Yeah.
Yes.
That sounds right. That's
Yeah.
right.
And Simba's like was sort of like mid speech about like finishing off the Yetis, and sees Ted doing this, and he's like, "What is happening right now?" He's like, he kind of yells like, "You guys fight weird." And Ted's
We
like,
fight like men.
Ted's like,
Yeah, we do.
he's like, "You gotta shame your enemy. Let him know who's boss."
Oh, there ain't no shame in this game.
Yeah. So what's Wisp up to?
Same old, same old.
You still going after the little one?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
So you go to swing your axe, and the little one, he holds up his arms, to block, and one of the bigger ones like knocks the axe away right before you hit, and steps in front of the little one, and just sort of gives like a big old like snort, and then he like kicks you backwards several feet, and you take 5 damage as he kicks you backwards. And the one that's on fire is like dropped to the ground and trying to like stop, drop, and roll at this point, like it's trying to put itself out. Kyle, what are you doing?
I'm gonna start running towards the one whose wand exploded, and I'm gonna use my eye on the law again. And I'm just gonna scream, "Let me shave you!"
All right.
That's on charisma. Woo!
Nope. Yep. So yeah, when you do that, it just sort of like puts his hand out and stops you like dead in your tracks, and you fall to the ground, and you take 1 damage as you fall to the ground, and it like sort of stands over you and just like looking down at you, and when you fall to the ground, the shears fall down, and so it picks up the shears. And could you roll a Defy Danger with your dex for me?
Please tell me Kyle's getting cheered.
He's gonna get shaved.
It's gonna
I
be
hope
kind
it
of hard to
does.
do with my beanie on, but
Yeah.
Don't care. It's
Yeah.
happening.
it might
So-
take my chest hair.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, as far as he's concerned, the beanie is your hair.
Yeah, it's just to cut that
So
shit.
so he goes to cut like what he thinks is your hair, and he just like barely grazes the beanie, but he does like cut a few threads. So now you've got like some threads sticking up from the top of your beanie, as he's like sheared it, and you've kind of like moved out of the way.
Oh, you're dead now.
Yep. Belladonna, what's happening right now?
Let's see. This is a good question. Can I try the golden root on another one of the Yetis? Let's say the little one.
You're currently in a
Oh, so
mounted
you're
position,
preoccupied,
man.
are you not?
I
Yeah.
thought that it was over.
No. This is how happening.
Oh well, then I guess I just lose a turn. Like,
He has yet to finish.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to like take a turn to tell him like he's done or it's over.
Or to call a friend.
I guess I look over at D and I'm like, help me shave it.
D's got his own problems.
I
Yeah,
know.
he's gonna
He's
give.
fucking
Yeah,
Belladonna's
I'm gonna give
fucking.
the eye contact and be like, "Yeah, great minds."
So
Like,
so
you're
Big D,
missing the
when you
point.
look over at Belladonna, can you roll a Defy Danger for me?
Yeah.
Oh God.
On what?
How dare you look at
Uh,
another woman?
Roll it on your charisma.
Okay. Yeah, boy.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
I
so-
look over and she notices, and I say, "Don't worry, babe. She got nothing on you."
Because she's still like mad dogging you a little bit from the
Yeah.
butt slap. So you look over and talk to her, and you can see her like wrinkle her nose, and then when you tell her like it ain't nothing, she like kind of like accepts it, and kind of lets you continue to do what you're doing.
She's been accepting it.
Yeah. So this is all going on, and sort of like in the clearing, you see sort of this hooded figure walk out, and you hear sort of like an old raspy voice. What the hell is going on here? And you see this man takes a staff and he shoves it down, and like a burst of like blinding white light comes out of it, and all the Yetis like see it, and then they start to run away, and they the one that was on fire sort of like managed to put itself out, and one of them grabs it by the arm and just like starts dragging it away, and they run away.
I'm gonna try and stop the one that's looming over top me by grabbing its leg.
You roll on strength. So you manage to trip it. You don't still have a grip on it, but it does fall to the ground. And obviously the one in front of Ted is dead. So then the others sort of like get away. So the one's just fallen to the ground. The others have gotten like out of range at this point. Like the ones were with Belladonna and D, they just like bolt.
Rude.
Baby, call me.
Rude.
And
Nobody finished.
Does anyone do with the one that fell to the ground? Does anyone do anything with that?
I'm straight up gonna mount this thing and start pounding it. Nah, yeah.
Well, you grabbed his legs and it fell to the ground. And then
I'm
someone
just
else
letting you
has,
know
like-
that's what the plan is.
Yeah. Does anyone else do with the one that fell to the ground, like Magus or
I'm-
Wisp?
I'm too sad.
Yeah, I'm just like, what happened?
I thought it was love.
A
Yeah.
lot of stuff happened.
I feel used.
Magus, Wisp, are you guys doing anything?
Nah.
Okay. No. All right. As soon as the light flashes and starts to dissipate, you can see that Simba's like gone back to human form. Like he's like someone showed up and he's like reverted back. Like oh shit. So the one Kyle that you knocked over. Oh, roll damage on that too. On that one that you knocked over, real quick for me.
All right.
Okay. And so, yeah, the one you knocked over starts to get up and scramble. You've got like a moment to do something.
I'm stabbing my halberd through its leg to pin it in place.
Okay, go for it.
8.
Okay, roll damage. Okay, so yeah, you pin it to the ground, but it's still sort of struggling to get away.
I'm just gonna keep repeatedly attacking it.
Yeah, and then does anyone else want to do anything in this moment that this has happened?
I mean, remember, Simba wanted to eat that thing.
I want to gather up all the fur I've shaved.
Okay, yeah, it's just on the ground, and so you're just collecting
Yes.
it. Yeah,
I'm going
that's
to gather it all up and stick it in my pockets.
All right.
And I'm going to roll discern realities to see if I recognize the person that scared away all the Yetis.
Yeah. So like the light is just this is all happening like in an instant. So the light's starting to dissipate. So I mean, yeah, you can see what you notice about the person.
Okay. What am I rolling on again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Yeah.
Yep. Let's see. Oh, that's nothing. That's a flat roll. Okay. All right.
Yeah. So as you're sort of appearing to the light, looking at this being, it appears to be human, but like
Is it hams?
no.
Yes,
But his flesh seems to be decaying. He seems very old. And so you don't recognize him.
I wouldn't recognize him.
You don't recognize him per se. But yeah. And he looks kind of like sickly and weak. But that's what you notice about him. You don't recognize him.
Yeah, I know who he is, but Belladonna doesn't.
Yeah. All right, Magus and Wisp, are you guys doing anything? Are you just like chilling, watching this all happen?
Yeah, I'm gonna chill and watch this all happen.
Because you see Kyle trying to stop this one from getting away. I don't know if you're assisting at all.
I don't want to look. I'll shoot a magic missile at it.
Okay.
Well, I should have rolled it. Yeah, no, I did. That didn't happen.
Cool.
Sorry, Kyle. Sorry, Kyle.
So, Magus shoots a magic missile, and it's headed for, like, the general area of the Yeti. I'm gonna roll. Leave this up to chance. Yeah. So the magic missile
Jesus.
hits the Yeti's leg and like causes it to sever. So it starts crawling.
Sorry.
It starts crawling away.
Ooh.
Yep. Whisper, you doing anything?
Yeah, would I have rope in my adventuring gear?
Yeah, sure. It's a pretty normal thing to have.
Yeah, I would like to try and mount it simultaneously, applying a tourniquet and hog tying it.
Okay.
Jesus.
I need a dex roll to get to it and mount it, and then another dex roll for tying it up. It's like 2 actions, really.
Ugh.
Yeah. So you well, does anyone want to help him? I mean, maybe somebody wants to help him.
Sure. What am I rolling on to assist?
2d6 plus 1.
Okay, that doesn't happen.
Yeah. So you go to help him, but you trip him up instead, and
Cool.
you both sort of get tangled up in his rope,
Jesus.
and so you both are basically like losing a turn now as you're struggling in this rope.
Oh no, hell!
Yep. So Ted, seeing all this going on, starts running for the one that's trying to escape, yeah. So he starts sort of grappling with it on the ground, slowing it down. Kyle, what are you doing?
I'm hopping up, grabbing my halberd and screaming, "You messed up my threads!" and stabbing it again.
All right, go for it. You get +1 on advantage. It doesn't matter, I guess.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, roll damage. It's wriggling around, and you're trying not to stab your comrades, I guess. But you only sort of nick it as it's like sort of struggling with Ted on the ground. And Ted's like, "Watch it, dude."
What do you think I'm doing?
And Simba's like, guys. And so the guy in the hood now is like, he's like, "Let the Yeti go." Didn't even say you're doing
Fuck
anything.
you, old man.
He's like, "Fuck me, fuck you." And if you could roll a Defy Danger on your Constitution, please. Yeah. So he holds up his rod, and you can just like hear like an intense buzzing sound in your ear for just like a moment, and then it sort of like dissipates. And it distracts you enough to where like you'll basically just take a -1 to your next roll. But you know, it doesn't hurt you in any way. What's Big D doing?
Well, I just stuffed a bunch of Yeti hair in my pockets.
Mm-hmm. So your pockets are like bulging, like.
Yep, and they're super tight pants, so they are bulging.
Yeah.
And,
They were already bulging.
I'm pretty unsatisfied right now. So, what can I seduce? Can I seduce the old crazy man?
No. You can seduce a squirrel or a rabbit if you want.
No, I don't want to do that. This doesn't sound fun.
You can seduce the terrified Yeti.
There you go.
Try for it.
Come on, 12.
Need any life?
Huh?
Does anyone need to be healed?
I only have 6 missing, so we're good right now.
All right. Well, then I'm going to do Arcane Art, and I am going to give Kyle a 1d4 to his next damage roll.
Okay.
If I get this.
Yeah, that way I can have a 2.
So I get to roll on that. Yeah, he does. Yeah, you totally getting that, Kyle.
Yeah. What instrument are you playing?
A lute.
Yeah. So you just start like jamming to a lute, and
as I'm like totally like dick hump in the air.
yeah.
Is that Thunderstruck by AC/DC?
So yeah.
DC,
So Kyle, you feel invigorated by the power of music, and Wisp and Belladonna are still tussling with the rope. Magus, what are you doing?
Old man said stop. I'm not sure this old man, but I know Kyle's mad. Who are you, old man?
He's like, "I'm just an ancient wanderer, but most Yeti I know are fairly peaceful, and most of them are good-natured. I can't understand why you would be attacking them or they you."
I didn't do it. We just need his fur.
He's like, "Why?" So you
asked Ted over there why.
So yeah, you and the guy are sort of like arguing back and forth now, and he's distracted now with this conversation, so Ted's still grappling with this dude, yep, so Ted manages to like turn around and like pin him to the ground, and hold him completely still, so Kyle, you can attack without rolling if you want to.
Cool.
Ted's like, I got him! Now's the time!
I'm gonna drop the halberd and do a people's elbow right on his face.
Okay.
D10 and D4.
Yeah. You definitely like kill the Yeti when you hit him in the face. He dies for sure.
Bam.
Yeah.
That's what you get for messing up my threads.
Let's get the fuck out of here. So that means we have 1 3/4 Yeti for. Do we get paid double now? This sounds great.
Yeah.
Make a nice Yeti fur loincloth.
Well, you've got to take
Hey,
time
yo,
to...
Simba, I think you can eat this one.
Simba's like, I don't...
Not until we shave it.
Simba says, I think I don't think I will. I think I may have lost my appetite. Also, Simba's like, I'm getting some really weird vibes from that dude. And that dude's because you've talked to Simba and like not talking to the guy in the cloak anymore. He looks over at Simba and he's like, "You're not quite normal." And Simba's like, "Well, you're not normal either, old man." And he's like, "That's fair." And then, are you guys like just like mid shaving the Yetis now?
Yes,
I'm talking shit to a dead body.
I'm shaving it.
He's like,
Oh, and teabagging. Ted and I are teabagging together.
he looks and he says, "What is wrong with you people?"
Hey, I wasn't fighting.
I wasn't
What's wrong
even
with you?
man. I
Trying
was
to
making love, not war.
When he walked up, you were being mounted by a Yeti.
We're having that's.
And I
we
was
were
mounting
fighting.
a Yeti.
Yeah, we weren't fighting. We were.
Improving relationships between
Yes.
species.
He says, "I walk up,
It's not like I was human.
and to my very deep surprise, there's people like fornicating with Yetis and killing Yetis all at the same time."
I look at the old man and go, "You know you liked it."
He says,
Like, you never had a fucking party, man?
he says, "Look, I am thousands of years old, and I've seen some messed up stuff in my life, and this is definitely up there."
I'm glad it was memorable for you, but
I take a deep breath
It's
and I
not
finally
nice to
chug the rest
shame-
of my White Claw.
It's not nice to shame people.
I just look at Belladonna and I'm like, I know I got a few members that will never be burned out here.
He's like, "I don't even know that I should ask you, but I heard there was a town near here. Can any of you point me in the direction of it?"
It's that way.
Yeah, it's about a 2 days walk that way.
So you don't point towards the guild?
I pointed
Totally.
towards the wrong town. 100%.
I don't. I point them towards the guild.
And he's like, "So which is it?"
I'm like, Kyle, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. That's where we came from. It's that way.
Yeah, but we don't live in a town. We live in like this ramshackle little shed.
He didn't ask where we fucking lived. He asked where the town was. It was
Yeah.
that way.
Town's that way with the castle. Also,
That
fuck
way
this
where we
old man.
fucking live.
I want him near my house.
He's like, "God, young people, I swear each generation gets dumber than the last." And he just sort of like starts walking by you guys, and he's like, You're all sick. You need help."
As he's walking by, I'm flipping him the bird and finishing my White Claw.
Can I try to seduce the old man?
I
No,
tried that.
I mean-
He said no. He wouldn't
No,
let me.
he won't. I mean, he's on player level. Like his penis doesn't work. I'm sorry.
I don't give a shit.
Doesn't matter if his penis works. That's never stopped an Asian businessman.
Does his face work?
Mm.
Oh my god. He can talk, right? Good point.
He stops for a second, and he looks back. And he looks back at Simba, and he says, "I sense deep magic in you. Have you ever seen a spider lily before?" And Simba's like, "Oh, no, sir. I don't. I'm not sure I even know what that is." He says, "No, you know what? Nah, I don't know." Because he was a very young baby when, for a brief moment, the spider lily was pulled out of Belladonna, not Belladonna, but Melody, and put into Mist. So he has like a vague memory of it, but he's not entirely like certain. So he's like, He says, "Listen, boy, you ought not hang out with these miscreants." He says, "You're still young. You have time to turn your life around." And he just sort of turns and starts walking away.
Man, who you calling old, you old bastard? I'm still young.
And he just keeps walking unless anyone tries to stop him.
No.
What can we do? Like, we're not gonna. Yeah.
But yeah, he keeps
Kyle,
walking.
go fuck that guy up.
Don't at me. I'm literally holding back Kyle right now.
So after he sort of leaves and gets out of the way, Simba's like, guys, I think that guy was like, I don't know. Like, he seemed very powerful and weak at the same time. Like, he was dead,
Jesus?
but not dead.
That was totally Jesus.
Yeah.
So, really
Pull your,
quickly,
pull
let's
your,
talk about the simple fact
Nobody
that
can
you're
hear
a
you, Kyle.
dragon.
I said that was totally Jesus.
I heard,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah,
like,
let's,
oh,
so, yeah.
So, sorry. I didn't want to hide it from you guys, but Papa says I'm not supposed to tell people, but it seemed like things were getting kind of bad.
Wait a minute, is Gray a dragon?
He says, no, Daddy's not a dragon.
Holy shit, Gray's a dragon?
Daddy's a... He's not a dragon.
The fuck does that mean, man?
Well, is he a human?
I'm gonna like roll up my sleeve and
Is
show
he-
a very shittily tattooed dragon and be like, "Yeah, I'm a dragon too, son."
He says, oh, you don't have dragon energy, I don't think. I've never met another dragon, actually, so I guess they're going to be different types. But you don't seem like me.
Yeah, I'm an inner dragon.
I'm just gonna look at
Fierce.
Kyle's tattoo and be like, man, I can't tell if that's scrambled eggs or a scrotum.
It might be scrambled eggs.
Who did your tattoo, man? That
It
was
was over
sweet.
breakfast, so.
And Megas, what were you asking? Gray?
So what? Yeah. So what do you mean? He's. Yeah, you didn't finish that sentence.
I said, well, he's not a dragon.
Okay. Well. All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, just like Mist is not a dragon either.
What the fuck does that mean? What's
Hey
next?
Ted, what the hell are you? What the hell is he talking about? You've known Miss longer than all this. What the hell is this kid talking about?
Ted's like, oh, dude, so like, Mist is a tree.
Okay, wait a minute. Is Gray a tree?
And then Simba's like, no, he's not a tree.
Is he something weird?
He says, well, they're all weird.
That's true.
You guys are weird.
No, we're normal. They're weird.
He says, no. I mean, I've met people other than them, and they're weird. And you guys are weird, but like in a different way. He says, they're
Is
weird.
that good or bad, man?
He's like, they're weird because of what's inside them, and you guys are weird because of what you do.
What I put inside him.
What do you mean? What's inside them?
Well, those guys, they're not normal on
Okay,
the
they're
inside.
they're not normal. So there's something different like you, but not a dragon.
Not like me, but like they're not like you guys either.
All right.
Guys, I don't know if we should be talking about this. Those guys scare me sometimes.
Kyle's legitimately not giving a shit. He's just like picking his nose.
Yeah, but I mean, if they're hiding that he's a dragon from us, what else are they hiding from us?
Yeah, but man, I just
Whatever.
I
I'm
just
from
wanna
another
live.
world.
I just want to live to do it another day, man. I don't want to die.
They're not gonna kill us. I mean,
And
I mean,
I look
Kyle
up at
protected
I'm like,
it.
yo, Simbi, how many people these people kill?
He says, I don't, I've only known them my whole life, which isn't really very long, but they kill a lot of people.
And then I look over at Megas and I'm like, point. Point made.
I guess so.
He says, they killed a bunch of rock monsters once. Hey, I think you guys were the rock monsters.
Actually,
No, bro, I was just stoned.
actually, I try to block that out.
Yeah, it really did something to Big Horny D because he didn't have sex for so long.
That's right.
Scarring.
And Ted's like, oh, guys, so I guess you found out Simba's a dragon.
Wait a minute, you fucking knew he was a dragon?
What the fuck,
Says,
man?
yeah, man. Yeah, but like,
You know what? This is the last half-baked scheme I go on with you.
he says, but I mean, we gonna get paid, man. We got like all kind of Yeti fur now.
Yeah, let's see if we get paid, Ted.
So, after some time, you're now just like left with like several bags of Yeti fur and then 2 completely shaved naked Yetis on the ground. Yeah, some of the fur's a little bloody.
It'll start like slapping the booty cheeks and just like pop, pop.
Yeah. So Simba's
Yeti's
like,
pretty thick when you get all that fur off.
Simba's like, I don't know, guys. This feels a little. Is this wrong? To kill people just for their hair?
Hey, I wasn't trying to kill them. Then they fucked up my hat.
I was gonna say I wasn't trying to kill nobody, man. I was just making love.
Yeah.
These other guys do their own thing.
I didn't kill anything. I just.
I harvested my hair. No damage given.
He says, so, Big D, Belladonna, what were you guys doing with those Yetis? I've never seen that before.
Making love, not war, my man.
He says,
Yeah.
so that's love?
That's kind of love.
Well, so,
On a non-player level right now, or on a yeah, whatever. If you keep going with this, I'm gonna get real gross. So
okay.
you might want to stop.
Yeah.
Because I've run out of PC ways to explain.
Yeah. He's like, so, you guys are weird. He's like, life is really messy, I think.
It sure is. That's what makes it fun. Fuck being normal. Pun intended.
He says, I don't know that, like, I don't think we should have killed those Yetis.
I agree.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably unfortunate.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel bad about that one, but fuck that other guy.
So Ted's like, he's like, yeah, it's not good to kill Yetis, and people are weird, but like, guys, come on, let's go get paid.
Yes.
So
Ted
starts leading you guys back, and so Simba's like, so since you all know, is it okay if I go back to being a dragon?
Shit, man, I don't care.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't care if you're a dragon.
Be who you are, man.
He's like, cool. Yeah, because being a human is itchy. Are you guys itchy?
I am not itchy. Do you still want that cream?
He says, well, if I can be a dragon, then I don't need the cream.
Okay.
And he sort of like just does a hop and like goes dragon form and then starts walking, on
I got
all
like
fours.
one of those like 50-gallon drums, man. Those big barrels that they make for like meat and shit.
Yeah.
I got one full of that cream. So just let me know whenever you need it.
Yeah. He's like, cool. All right. Maybe I might take you up on that. So yeah, you guys are walking back, Simba's full of questions about like life and parents,
morality,
and
and
circumstances,
sex.
and just all the things he still doesn't quite understand. So he says to maybe Kyle. He says, so Kyle, you sort of just seem to say whatever you think.
Hell yeah, bro.
He says, so like, you said your daddy went to jail?
Yeah, laws are strict back where I'm from.
Yeah. He says, so if your daddy killed your mama, what would you do about that?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really know my daddy, so he was in jail. So,
What about like?
but I guess if my foster dad killed my real mom.
What if you didn't know your mom? You know what?
Well, hey,
Since you
I
didn't
ain't
know
worried about it.
Since you didn't know your daddy, what if your like foster daddy killed your daddy?
I ain't worried about it. If I don't know him, let bygones be bygones.
Says,
Just don't mess with my threads.
huh. So like you have spools of thread that are special to you?
Nah. Okay, you see, where I'm from, the clothing you're wearing is called your threads or your duds. But we ain't gonna get into that. Let's just say that I'm from an entirely different world.
Oh. Okay. And then he keeps walking, and you guys sort of start getting back to town, and I put the thing on the town somehow, some way. There we go. So yeah, you guys get back to town, and Ted sort of like leads you over to where the market is, and he finds like this guy wearing like a blue tunic and some green pants, and he's got like rings on all his fingers. And Ted's like, "Hey man, I got like that Yeti fur you were asking for." And the guy's like, "Ted, my boy, you did it. Let me look at the goods." And so, do you guys fork over the bags?
The bags and the
I
two
keep
handfuls I've
one-
got in my pockets.
I was gonna say I keep one pocket of fur, but I give the other pocket.
Okay. Yeah, so he starts like rifling the bags, and he's like, "Huh. Well, now some of this has got some blood on it. Make it a little harder to use, but it's pretty good. Yeah."
You ain't never heard of bleach?
He says, "What's bleach?"
I got you. I'm gonna pull out my book of science, and I'm gonna explain how to make it.
He's like, "Ooh, that sounds complicated. I don't think we have some of those things."
I'm sure we could find substitutes, but it makes your whites whiter, yo.
He says, "Oh, okay. So, if I put it in my mouth, will it make my teeth whiter?"
Sure will.
Probably.
There's definitely probably a market for that. We'll talk later. In the meantime,
Oh, hell yeah. Kyle's gonna corner the toothpaste market.
he's like, in the meantime, I can offer you 2 gold for all this fur.
I'm gonna look at Ted and be like, "What the fuck, Ted? You said this was dust.
I mean,
Paying us dust.
for you guys, 2 gold is probably like a decent amount of money, right?
It's probably a lot of money, actually."
I don't know. I'm working on my drug dealing.
He's like, "Yeah, man, Yeti fur is not easy to get hold of because, you know, Yetis, right? You know." He says, "I'd ask how you got it, but judging by the blood, I probably don't want to know." He says, "But yeah, man, those
I just very loudly and awkwardly go, "Sexual favors."
those rich humans, they pay a lot for the Yeti silk robes and stuff. It's pretty good racket." So he says, "Well, you want 2 gold or not?"
I'll take 2 gold. Yeah.
What's total? 2 gold total. Just
Yeah, I understand.
He says, "All right, well, y'all, here you go." And he just checks it. He says, "Y'all divvy up that however you want to." And then he takes the bags and he just starts walking off. And by the time you guys were heading into town, Simba's gone back to, you know, human form. So Simba's like, "You know, guys, I'm really glad I went out with you." He says, "I think I learned some things. Life is messy."
Yeah, man, make love, not war.
He says, "Oh no, definitely that's not right. Definitely make war, for sure. If I've learned anything, it's make war, you know, and kill people to take what you want."
Oh, God.
You know?
Oh, what have we done?
And I mean, you know, and it's not just you guys. I think everything I've witnessed in my life, you know, it's all about the gold. You know, If you ain't got gold, you ain't got nothing.
No, it's all about the fine asses.
Well,
It's all about the party.
I don't know why anyone would care about like the area where fecal matter comes from. That's just gross. He says, but you know what?
Hey, kids, just sit down. No.
He says, but you know what? I think I'm gonna be okay. I think we're all gonna be okay. And he says, well, thanks again. And he starts walking off. And Ted's like, you got it, little man. Anytime you need us, we'll be here. We're like your big brothers and sisters. Yeah, you ever need us, you come knock on the shack and we'll be there. And he's like, yeah, sounds good. And Ted,
He's like, no.
Ted looks at you guys and he's like, I really like that little dude. Yeah, he reminds me of those little orphans. You know, he just needs a little direction in life.
Kaz just like, that was a hell of a trip.
Yeah. And then Ted's like,
Drug trip, I mean.
Ted's like, wait a minute, that guy gave us gold. He promised me drugs. And he's like, crap. Well, that's okay. I know there's this little gnome guy, and he lives like a little bit north of here, in a little hut, and I think he's got some of the good stuff. So we can just take this gold and go buy it.
It'd be funny if Ted was the one that exploded.
The smear we saw everywhere. Yeah.
So, and then he just talks to you guys about the whole, drugs and money and whatever.
Yeah. Big D looks at him and he's like, I don't give a shit. I gotta go get my rocks off. I'm out.
Yep. So we're
I was like, yo, I want to get some rocks off too. Let's go.
So we're gonna cut over to Gray real quick. Gray, you're just sort of like hanging out in your spot in the woods, and it's been Simba left you sort of in the morning-ish, and it's been a good part of the day. It's now sort of the evening, and so Gray, Simba walks up to you and he's like, "Hey, pops."
Hey, Simba, where you been?
He says, I was just out doing some stuff with some friends.
With some friends? Who? You made friends?
I did. I did make some friends today. It was. I actually learned a lot. So, all that stuff about Mom and you and all the people.
Yep.
He says, it's really shitty.
Yeah, it sucks.
He says, but I can't do anything about it. So, I think all I can do is accept it.
You gonna be okay?
Maybe. I think so.
All right.
He says,
Well, as long as you know.
He says, I still have questions, but I don't think now's not the time. I think I need to get a little older and see more of how the world works.
Yeah.
He says, okay. Well, good talk, I guess.
Well, if you ever need to ask me something, just ask me. I'll tell you the truth.
He says, oh, hey, I think you'd be proud of me. So I could have eaten some souls today, but I decided they weren't bad, and so I didn't.
Well, how did that make you feel?
Well, I think I feel good about it. I
You
actually
should feel good about it.
He says,
It's a good thing.
I definitely know how. I think I have a better understanding of how the world works now, though.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I think it'll be okay.
All right.
Yep.
Cool.
So, you know, all that goes on, and you know, Ted and gang, they go and score their drugs, and I think that's sort of where we'll like close out for the evening, and then we'll pick up next week. It'll still sort of be the evening of whatever date it is. I think it's Friday. Where's my timeline? So yeah, it's Friday, April 23rd, and so you guys are about a week away from the Grand Summit Festival, which is going on. There's rumors of the priestesses being stolen from towns here and there. That's going on, and there's the envoys in the ruins going on. Oh, I want to go over Fiamma real quick, just before we close out. So Fiamma, Bird makes it back to you, and has a letter on its foot. Do you read that?
Of course.
Yeah. So you pull the letter up, and it says, Fiamma, glad to hear Darren's okay. See you soon. ... Hawkins.
Well, I'm gonna crack my neck, go through the portal, and go stand outside the front gate.
Okay. So I mean, do you just knock on the gate?
I'm gonna wait for Hawkins to come out.
Or do you because I mean, when you stand in front of the gate, someone's gonna be like, you know, because they recognize you. So the door is gonna open, and there's like there's an elf there, and he says, you know, so you coming in, Fiamma?
Yes.
He says, oh, come on in then. So you get inside the gate, and then what?
I'm gonna go to wherever the last place I saw Hawkins was and wait for him.
The last place you saw Hawkins was like near the inn. So if you go and wait for him, he doesn't show up.
But wouldn't it be? Did we see him at the inn? I thought we saw him at the castle.
You saw him just outside the inn was the last time you saw him because you were having that conversation because you guys were drinking, and he was basically telling you goodbye, and you had that conversation about like, you know, hating everyone.
Well, I'm just hanging out outside of the like big.
Okay. So
house.
you don't ask anyone where Hawkins is or ask for him or anything.
Oh well, once I'm at like the place, I guess.
Okay. Well, so after you wait a while and then you ask someone, one of the guards perhaps, they're like, oh, I don't think Hawkins is here right now.
I'm gonna head back through the portal then.
Okay. So yeah, you head back through the portal, you get back to town. And we'll probably resolve all that next week. But suffice it to say that Hawkins was not within the castle walls.
Get the feeling I'm gonna have to burn that town down later. There's no reason he should know where we're at.
Yeah. There's a reason.
There's no reason he should, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
For Fiamma,
Yeah.
there's no reason he should know where we're at.
Yeah. But so yeah, we'll pick up next week with that, and we'll say goodbye to the stream. Bye, stream. See you next week.
Bye, stream.
We love you.
Bye.
We'll miss you. Bye bye.